Hey, what's up, guys? Damien from the Neighborhood Comic Dad here. We just got another DCBS box of comics. Let's unbox it and see what we got this month. Let's get it. Hey, guys. All right, I took a break to get everything unboxed and sorted out, bagged and boarded, checked for damages, and ready to go. Okay, here's this month's Dynamite books. And again, Dynamite does a lot of licensed stuff that I collect. And pretty good stuff this month, too. Okay, this one is Fire and Ice Necron. This is based off of a animated movie from the early 80s based on Frank Frazzetti's a popular fantasy artist. Some of his creations. That's a one-shot on the main villain. Okay, then we got a Hanna-Barbera classic Space Ghost #6. Just another awesome retro cover by Mike Cho. Okay, then we got a couple of Disney books from Dynamite. Another issue of Gargoyles Demona, #5. I think this is the last issue of the miniseries. And then this is a Gargoyles one-shot, holiday one-shot special, or winter special. Pretty cool cover there. All right, then we got some Thundercats action, just another amazing cover. Sorry about the glare, trying to get lighting situated for these videos. Guitars run cover. And then they also have a holiday one-shot, holiday one-shot. Tight cover there. And then Thundercats Lost. It's that other team of Thundercats from later in the animated series. This is the final issue of this. I think they're relaunching it with another miniseries later in the year. Okay, then for DC, got a couple Green Lantern books. The main series, #30, guest starring Batman. And then the second book from Green Lantern is Green Lantern Corps. And this focuses on the other members of the Green Lanterns. Pretty sick. Then we got #4 of Undead Iron Fist. Another, oh, that's a pretty good cover by Will Spatasio. Then we got #3 of the miniseries Spirits of Violence. This one has like all the different Ghost Riders involved in this story. Doing pretty good so far. And then this one's the newest issue of Mortal Thor. The last issue was kind of a side story on what's going on in Asgard while Thor's on Earth, powerless. And this, I guess, picks up the main story. We got Punisher Red Band. Looks so violent they had to bag it. You have to buy it to bag open and read it. There was a gory sequence in the last issue. Might be something kind of cool in here too. Okay, next up is Marvel Knights Punisher. This is a alternate universe type Punisher. I try to stay positive on this channel with the comics and stuff, but this story is kind of reminiscent of the Red Band story. It's got the same type story mechanic where the Punisher is abducted and like brainwashed to do a mob boss's bidding, whereas in the Red Band it's Kingpin pulling Punisher strings. So, but they're both kind of good stories, but it's just kind of weird that they're doing the same type of story at the same time. Then another cool Punisher series is there's a miniseries, Daredevil and Punisher. Daredevil doesn't have an ongoing right now. That starts next month. And first issue, this was cool. Punisher kind of puts Daredevil in like a no-win situation between saving Punisher or having to kill a gang member. And by #1 to find out what happens. Okay, then we got #12 of Ultimate Wolverine. All these Ultimate series are, I guess, ending. They've been pretty good so far. This is the only one I really collect from the Ultimate Universe, but it's been good. Okay, and then this is the final month for the big X-Men event, Age of Revelation. And for the most part, all these different series have been pretty good. This is the one head scratcher. I don't know why, it doesn't really tie into the story too much. And the story is so-so. The best positive thing I can say about it is the covers are awesome. I'll move on from there. Okay, Iron Frost, #3, the final issue of this one. This one's been good. The gene bomb that went off that turned humans into mutants mutated Tony Stark and his armor together. They like fused. It's kind of a trip. Okay, we got #3 of Sinister 6, my bad. And again, this is Sinister's team of mutants going up against Revelation and whatever Sinister schemes Sinister has going on. This has been really good. Okay, next up is Unbreakable X-Men, #3. And this has been Gambit. In this Age of Revelation future, Rogue sacrificed herself against Galactus. And Gambit's just beat up about it. In the future, he loses his eyesight. He's like blind. But he's still king of butt. And I guess this has to do with Namor, this issue. Can't wait to read that one. Okay, next up is Rogue Storm, #3. Now, even though Rogue sacrificed herself in a battle against Galactus, there was a clone made, and this is like Rogue Red. And she's leading a team of mutants against Storm because Storm lost her mind in the future. And they're trying to prevent her from causing an ice age worldwide that could threaten the whole planet. So that's what this story is about. This has been pretty good too. Then Omega Kids. This one started off kind of bad. The second issue was good. And this is the wrap up to that. Another good series is Radioactive Spider-Man. Again, the gene bomb that went off and made humans mutants affected the superheroes also. So like Spider-Man's got extra limbs. He's it's making his health worse as he's going, so he has to go into like a radiation chamber to kind of give him a temporary fix, so he can go back out and try and help people out. One of his inner circle, one of his loved ones, got mutated real bad and can change into like this flesh-eating monster and like mindless beast and kills people. And he's trying to help cure them before he perishes. And you got Miles Morales in this issue. He was in the last one too. This has been really good. Okay, then the last issue of The Last Wolverine. Again, in this future, Revelation has Logan mind controlled to be his assassin, and he's just killing left and right, killing mutants left and right, and he doesn't talk at all. He just wears this cool bony mask and is just annihilating people. And this is a Wendigo who has taken Wolverine's place, and he's trying to fight him and cure him. And we'll see what happens in this one. Spoilers. Okay, X-Men Book of Revelation. This one pretty much focuses on Revelation. He's the main reason for this whole event and what's going on with his inner circle. And Apocalypse gets involved also. Okay, Cloak or Dagger. This one's been pretty good too, entertaining. In this future reality, they both can't exist at the same time. So if Cloak's doing something and she can't tackle the problem, she like phases out and the other one takes their place to solve the situation. It's kind of interesting story. Okay, then we got Expatriate. This one's one of the lesser ones. It's still okay, but not one of my favorites. This is, again, it's like a pirate type X-Men book, and this one has to do with magic as Darkchild. Then another one of my favorites from this event is Undead Pool. This is the final issue of this. Last issue, Cable got involved, and this is the climax of that. Covers have been great on this too. Okay, next up, X-Vengers #3. They're taking on Revelation there. Also, a lot of the Avengers got mutated after that gene bomb went off also. I forgot to mention that last time. And they have like wonky mutations to their powers and stuff. This has been a good one too. And then this is the final issue of the whole big deal. It's kind of hard to, keep track of what all is going on. But overall, it's been a decent event. I don't know if it needed to be as long as it was, but not too bad. Okay, now on to my collected editions. We got a nice little stack this time around. Okay, we're going to start off with G.I. Joe, Real American Hero. This continues the old school Marvel continuity, written by Larry Hama, with art by Paul Peltier. He's an old school artist, great storyteller. And the covers have been awesome by Andy Kubert. These have been really entertaining, all these G.I. Joe and Transformers books. Okay, now we're back into the DC Absolute universe. And this time around, they're introducing the Absolute Flash. This is volume 1 of that. Can't wait to read these. So far, all these Absolutes have been pretty good. Then we got Absolute Green Lantern, volume 1. Can't wait to check that out. Okay, now on to X-related trade paperbacks. We got Psylocke. I'm digging this because X-Men's one of my favorite Marvel properties, and they're doing series and all the different members and stuff. And they don't all last super long, but they've all been pretty good so far. And this is the second volume on Psylocke. And this is the final volume. I think she had a series for like 12 issues, and then that was it. Okay, then we got Storm, and this one's kind of a trip. At the end of the last volume, Storm meets up with Eternity. He's like a cosmic entity. He was in one of the Thor movies, Eternity, and gives her cosmic powers. So she's like kind of like Silver Surfer is Galactus' Herald. Storm is like an avatar of Eternity. And this one only ran 12 issues too, and this is the second and last volume. So I'm guessing this whole volume is going to deal with that. Cool cover. Okay, next up, Exceptional X-Men. And this is the second final volume of this one. This one deals with Kitty Pryde and Emma Frost. And they're like training like the next generation of like 3 or 4 different mutants. And I guess this one deals with Sinister. Next up, Uncanny X-Men Volume 3. And this series has been solid. Out of all the X books, Uncanny is probably the top tier one, in my opinion. But you got a lot of the classic mainstay X-Men, Wolverine, Jubilee, Gambit, Rogue. The team's led by Rogue, which is kind of a cool twist. And some newer characters they're bringing along. That's highly recommended on that one. And then finally, this is the X-Men #3, Volume 3, trade paperback. And this has the lead up into the X-Men Age of Revelations event. That's what Revelation kind of looks like present day as opposed to in the future. And you can see Apocalypse in the back and Cassandra Nova. Good stuff. Okay, that was it for my haul, and I'm going to show you what my bro got in singles real quick. Okay, this is Aquaman number 12, and it's another DC KO event tie-in book, and this one he takes on Hawkman. That's pretty cool. Hopefully the glare's not too bad, guys. Sorry about that. All right, then he's on to Image in the G.I. Joe and Transformers universe. He's got a G.I. Joe Real American Hero number 52. This is a reprint edition with a cool foil cover. And they're reprinting classic issues from the Marvel era back in the 80s, 90s by Larry Hama. And this is the next issue of that. Okay, then we have G.I. Joe Real American Hero number 323, which is continuing the numbering and the storyline from the original Marvel series to today. Sick cover. Okay, now into the Energon Universe books. This month he's got G.I. Joe number 16, continuing the Dreadnought War storyline. Dreadnought War, my bad. And then Transformers number 27, Soundwave. This is the third issue of Robert Kirkman writing with art by Dan Mora, who's just phenomenal. The previous issues 1 through 24, whatever, were also written by and drawn by, some of it was drawn by Daniel Warren Johnson, and that's just been fire. It's been awesome. Again, I recommend the Energon books. They're awesome. And then he also got a copy of the Punisher Red Band number 4. And I should have ordered one of these. This looks great. It's a foil facsimile of Fantastic Four number 12 from the 60s, and it's one of the earliest Hulk thing battle. It might be the first Hulk thing battle. It's a cool foil cover. Might have to go to the comic shop and snag one of those. All right, guys, and for Dion, he got a couple collectors this time. More of these Marvel Epic collections, which are another highly recommended way to get into comics. Again, they collect like 20, 30 issues in one book. And this is volume 27 and the end of the original Avengers run. Good stuff. And lastly, he has Hawkeye, who's never really had a really super main title. But this volume collects various one-shot stories and backup stories and ongoings collected in one volume. And this is volume 3 of Hawkeye's Epic Collections. And that's it for this month, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you guys have an awesome new year. My new year's been starting off pretty good. I've been working on getting a vendor space going in one of these new indoor swap meets that have opened up. And I'll tack on a little bonus segment at the end of this video to show you my booth setup. I'm on vacation this week, so that's cool. I'm just kind of kicking back. Been spending last couple days getting ready for getting the inventory ready to put into that vendor booth, and had to have AC replaced in the house. We rent, so thank God we didn't have to pay for that. They had to replace 2 AC units out of 3, so. But they got it all done in one day, so that's cool. But I hope you guys are having a good start of the new year. And I'm just going to be kicking back, enjoying my vacation. I'm going to try and do a couple episodes during the week and get it banked. My first teaser for episodes coming up, I'm going to be doing a room tour of my main comic loft and showing you guys my setup up there. I haven't dusted up there in years, and all the family kind of chipped in and helped me dust and organize and kind of straighten up, like companies coming over to show you guys the comic tour. And then another episode is going to involve some of my artwork. I showed the kids and family some of my art over the last couple of days, and we've been thinking maybe I should show some of it off. And I actually, when I was working at a comic shop, I was working on a comic with a customer. It never really took off, whatever, but it was fun to, try and get something going. But just kind of show you a little preview of some of the artwork. This I drew for Eve. It's Gambit. And then this is going to be the preview of the comic character that me and Mark came up with, that I started doing a comic on. This is the color guide for what he would look like in the color. The comic was black and white, or the drawings are black and white. But I'll be showing you guys the original artwork from that coming up here in a couple weeks, and hope you guys like that. And as always, I appreciate you guys for watching the video, subscribing, commenting. It's been a blast doing these. I'm kind of getting into them, and I hope you guys enjoy them. Stay tuned for the bonus episode. Take care. Hey guys, going to show a quick little bonus section. I just set up a vendor area inside of Second Chance indoor swap meet. Show you a quick little shot of my booth. Hope you like it. Later. Hey guys, it's Damien from the Neighborhood Comic Dad. Just wanted to show off my booth I just set up. Show you what it looks like real quick. Okay, start at the top. We got some figures. A little bit of everything. Then we move down to the comics. Got 2 boxes of Marvel. Trying to mark them to where they sell pretty good and give people a good discount. We got some more figures and busts and statues, vehicles. On the bottom. That's it, guys. Take care.